Hey guys, and welcome back to Tomo's Tech. Today I have for you another USB audio interface, which is the Audient ID4 Mark II. I have been very pleasantly surprised with this unit. It looks brilliant. It's in completely metal housing, gunmetal grey, black here. I'm actually using this at this moment to record this video. I can hear myself in my headphones, which are the DT990 Pro for reference, which is 250 ohm, which are reasonably hard to drive, but this thing does it with no problem whatsoever. But I will get onto that in a minute. So a bit quick overview of the features of this. We have on the front the port. Just a disclaimer about this. I am in no way an audiophile. I just literally use this to record my voice for YouTube videos, and I'll use it for gaming as well because it's an excellent DAC and an amp as well. So we have a presumed to be a guitar port at the front, an instrument port which can be controlled by this gain knob here. And on the point of the knobs, there's no wiggle room in them at all really. They feel very sturdy. And the buttons here to control the speakers, and the ID is a specialist function which allows you to use a scroll wheel within certain applications. But really good and sturdy. Back to the design, and you can see it's all metal, which is a bit of a rarity. I've not seen anything quite like this well made. But on the front you have two jacks for your headphones. So if I unplug these now, you can obviously see the large jack and the smaller jack. I don't think there's anything real different from that. It's just more preference more than anything. On the back of the unit, we have XLR port, which is this microphone which I'm talking through now, which is the Rodecaster Pro. You have phantom power if you have a non-dynamic microphone that needs to be powered. And then you have balanced outputs for the for speakers, or you could go to an amp or something like that. USB-C, and it's important to remember this is a bus powered unit, so it gets all of its power from the USB-C. So just bear that in mind. Make sure that your computer is compatible, because to drive the headphones up to 600 ohms, it claims on its website, it does this through the USB power, which will only provide enough power if it's on the USB 3.2, I believe. But yeah, no problems with this whatsoever. The gain control, so to power this microphone, which is notoriously hard to power, it is up really near to the top, and I found if you go too high it starts to clip slightly. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but this is on full power. I'm just going to do a test going through the range for you. That's about halfway up, 3/4, and then full. So yeah, that's just what you can expect to get from a dynamic microphone. There's no cloud lift or anything in the line on this, so yeah, hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. You have the the dials here that see the signal coming through. So as I'm speaking, you'll see it goes up, and if I speak louder, it goes up towards the red. Can't quite make it go to the red. It would be nice if this was linear, but I don't know where they would have put it on it. I know that the bigger brother of this has the two linear in the centre. And then you have the mixer here. So I know that the bigger brother of this unit doesn't have a physical mixer, and you have to do that in the software. Software is very good, by the way. It comes with all sorts of freebies if that's what you need it for. But I just really need this to recording voice. The mixer input, so I can hear myself loud and clear on this. But if I want to change it over to a DAW, or obviously the computer USB audio, I move it over that way, or a mix of them both. You then have the volume knob here, which you'll see is indicated by these lights as well. So low and up. And I found, I couldn't find the instructions anywhere, if you press the button in the center, it goes to like another level of audio, so like a higher volume, which is particularly useful if you've got hard to drive headphones. I found this is driving the headphones 250 ohm, no problem whatsoever, but there's not an awful lot of headroom. So I have ordered a separate amp, which I'll do a review on shortly, but that's just my personal preference. You could easily get away with this. And the standout feature for this, as you'll probably know or have heard in other reviews, is the noise floor, which is so low. As I say, I'm not an audiophile in any way, shape or form, but obviously I can hear whether it's good or not, and this is fantastic. This was 120 quid. I've tested a lot of audio interfaces. This and the SSL are by far probably the best audio interfaces you can buy currently. I really like this just for the form factor, it just looks brilliant. I mean, look at it, it's fantastic. I have no problems recommending this whatsoever. I really enjoyed using it, and I'll certainly continue to use this as well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions at all about this unit, then leave them in the questions below, and I'll do my best to answer all of them. I'll also leave a link as well, so if you want to purchase this for yourself, do it that way. It helps us out massively, and I'll see you again soon for another video.